So we're just going to finish off the eyes now. So essentially, when you're doing under your eyes, you just want to repeat what you did on the top, but just underneath and with much smaller brushes. So this is by Georgina number 13 brush. And one of the reasons why I love her brushes so much are because she is one of very few brands to do blending brushes this small. Look at the size of those. The precision you can get with them is so much better, especially when, like I say, if you're a beginner to makeup or you're like me and working quickly, you need tools that will do the job for you. So it's less stress and less worry. And it just makes life so much easier. And these little brushes are perfect. I am sure she sells them in sets and individually still. So it's a great option to go and look at. What we're going to do, sorry, off on a tangent. We are going to take our by Georgina number 13 brush and we are going to go in with that bronzer because that was the first powder that we use. You could also use your eyeshadow stick if you wanted to, but we're just going to stick to the powders for today. I'm going to start at the outer corner and just work our way in. So again, as we did before, we want the density of the pigment to be towards the outer edge of the eye and then blend it inwards. And this is a step, honestly, that starts to bring everything together. It just ties all those tones in and really makes the makeup look finished. And once you're happy with that, we're going to take the exact same brush that we used before when we were doing our little eyeliner, and we're going to use the same one that we used before, the matte number 6, this one right here. And we are just going to load that up just a little bit and do the exact same thing, but just not bring it in as far again. So starting at the outer, bringing it in just slightly so it meets with the pupil and keeping it as tight to that lash line. And then go back in with your other brush that had your bronzer on it. Exactly the same as we did above. And just make sure that that's nice and blended. Check if you're happy, go back if you need to. 2 things left with our under eyes. Firstly, we're going to go in with a kohl liner. Now I used a light cream kohl liner and I just applied that in my waterline. What a lighter liner will do for you is it will make your eyes look bigger and brighter, which is always a good thing. But this is exactly where I was saying earlier, you can personalize the look, because if you got a brown kohl liner, you could really deepen the eye and smoky it up, or take the brown liner in your bag with you. And if you switch your lip later, you could always darken the look up as well. And it just creates a little bit different. So if you're going out after work, you could put the cream liner in first and then darken it up later on when you go out. And then lastly, we are going to put our lower lash mascara on. So I'm just going to take my Mario palette for this. I'm going to tilt my head downwards and I'm just going to roll this back and forth that way. So in that sort of motion, rather than trying to go up and down on my lower lashes, I'm just going to roll it back and forth. Because I'm clumsy with this, especially on myself. So I find this so much easier to apply lower mascara, and I draw myself less, basically. Oh, tip, if you are going to, say it's an awards night, or if you're a bit of an emotional drinker, then make sure whatever mascara you're using is waterproof. Waterproof, you don't want panda eyes, no. Or if you're going to a winter wedding, this could be perfect for you. So this is the Huda Beauty Legit Lashes Waterproof Top Coat. So if you are super paranoid because you know you cry, but we can't leave our lower lashes just looking like they don't exist, if you apply this over the top of any mascara it claims, I've used it over a few that aren't waterproof, basically applies a waterproof topping to it. So it will help lock in that mascara, provide a waterproof top coat so that any tears or anything like that will just slide straight off. So if you're paranoid, grab something like this and it will work wonders for you.